Aside the three main points that we discussed in our other video, there are many other reasons why you are not excelling in school, even though you are putting your heart and soul into your academic work. The very first would be the persistence or existence of an underlying emotional problem that has not been resolved, ranging from overcoming a heartbreak through to an abusive relationship to dealing with the taunt of an emotionally wounded parent. I know of a girl who was constantly hearing negative things from her mother because her mom was broken emotionally by her dad. And this is a story that most of us can relate to. Maybe not the same exact story, but we all know that something happens to us when we go through an emotional breakdown, and that can affect our memory. The second point I would like us to consider is the firstborn syndrome. Many a times, the onus rests on the shoulders of the firstborn of the family to achieve the best results. He must score the high grades, he must set standards, as well as attain the best of grades, as he is the image of the family. And if he doesn't attain these achievements, he is thrown away or pushed away or set aside and considered an outcast. I know of a girl whose mom told her, "As for you, we are done with you. It's your little sibling we are looking at." The girl was never even last in class, funny enough, but it's so unfortunate. As the firstborn, she just could not make the high grades because she was dealing with depression for a very long period of time, over a decade actually. The third reason why, surprisingly, you are not excelling in school, and this is a very funny one, but I want us to consider, is that you are not the favorite child of your parents. Yes. Just as you don't like everyone else the same way, your parents also have their individual favorites. I know your parents always say, "I don't have a favorite, I love all my children the same." We all know that's not true. Most of the time, they give more attention, encouragement, as well as make sacrifices for the future of such children. They are most concerned and usually spend the most time with them. Although by default, fathers admire their daughters more than their sons, and mothers the opposite. But I want you to understand that this should not be the reason why you feel so hurt and bad. It's actually better if you accept your fate and just move on with life, because not everyone would love you the same, alright? The fourth reason is the constant fear that you may not be able to impress your parents enough. Trying your best to make your parents proud could lead you to idolizing them, because in the spur of the moment, you magnify them and minimize God. You try constantly to please them, and you sacrifice so much and deny yourself, sometimes, of certain opportunities. Don't let your achievements, because you want to be accepted by your parents, cloud your thoughts. Sis, they've lived their lives, they've enjoyed, they've made what they wanted to make. This is your time to shine. This is your time to make the most out of your life, because as an adult, you are responsible for your actions, and you are the one who's going to deal with the consequences of your actions. And so please stop having the fear of not being able to impress your parents. They've already lived their lives, so live yours too. You may not have discovered just yet your learning style. That's another point I would like us to consider. There are 7 main learning styles, and these are, first of all, visual or spatial learners. These people supposedly retain information best by viewing pictures, images, as well as respond well to colors and mind maps. Secondly, we have kinesthetic learners. These are learners who learn things through touch, feeling things, or using things like flashcards or carrying out physical action. Third, oral or auditory learners. They retain information after hearing it or even through music. Fourth would be social or interpersonal learners. They are meant to work best when they participate in study activities with other people, such as group discussions or quizzing other people. We have solitary or interpersonal learners who work best alone by making notes and reciting them to themselves. We have verbal or linguistic learners, who are people who respond well to written or spoken words using tools like rhymes and acronyms. Lastly, we have logical or mathematical learners who use logic and structures in order to learn effectively. I want you to consider that constant comparison and trying to prove yourself to your parents because they claim they know your capabilities when they don't really know much about you and judge your abilities according to your grades. You dealing with low self-esteem and lack of self-belief or self-motivation is also a factor for you not excelling in school. You need to believe in yourself. You need to also get rid of jealousy, unforgiveness, bitterness, stress, and depression. Jealousy is the feeling of unhappiness and anger because someone has something that you want. It usually occurs among siblings, especially when your parents don't show you the attention and support you desire. An emotional intelligence theory by Goldman in 1996 proves that emotionally aware children do better in exams as well as at work. They have happier lives and better marriages. Bitterness and stress could lead to memory loss due to the clouded thoughts or pain of the past and activities that are overwhelming to you. Your memory is too full to bring in anything new. The reason why people who show gratitude always remember things is because they are constantly putting their mind to something that they should be thankful for. It's the same with academic work. Once you are happy, you are able to appreciate the good things. You are able to put in new ideas. You are able to form new ideas. And you are able to bring out new ideas and perspectives to life. But when you are sad, when you are unhappy, when you are depressed, when you are forlorn, when you are broken, it's very hard to think about what could be possible. You can't even tell what is new in your life. You don't even know what to be thankful for because you only see gloom. I'm grateful that you have come with me to the end of this video. I hope you like, you share, and you subscribe for more. Thank you.